Alrighty, welcome back to Warframe Wednesdays, where they deploy hotfixes as I'm trying to start, and then more hotfixes as I'm trying to start. So give me one sec here, and we're just restarting our Warframe here. I don't know why the application likes to keep running of late. That has me a little worried. Where are you, Warframe? Let's make sure it just stops. There it is. Alrighty, so once I get that up and running. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. So on the docket for today, banging out a bunch of the circuit for this week. Let's see, what do I have lined up this week? I think I have lined up the Vasto Incarnon and the. I just realized you can't hear any of the music playing in the background, so we're just going to stop that and fix things here. There's that. There's that. Okay, we're good. Are we good? We're good. Also, we've got these gifts of the Lotus. You know, it occurs to me that these annual celebrations of that one time that Warframe launched out of closed beta, way back in the halcyon year of 2013. These yearly alert things seem to get longer and longer. So they might as well just go back to using the alert system again, on top of night waves. The previous night wave is over at the moment, but you know. Oh yeah, and we also got from our friend Barrow the Prisma lens, which is like the lens but better. Ours isn't anything too special at the moment, but we'll just drag it along with us real quick. Let's see. Wisp Dex skin. Dex Nucelli, I know we've had already. I don't know. I mean, companion slots obviously is good. If they decide to give us more companions sometime today, sometime this eventuality. Oh, this is melee only, so it literally didn't matter. I'm gonna back out real quick because I actually want to change my melee weapon. Oops, my bad. Yes, that'll count as a mission failure. No, I won't cry over it. There was a long period of time where I took great pride in my 0 mission failures. This was about 10 years ago. Those days are long over. Now I'm just like, if I gotta abort, I'm aborting. If something's broken, I'm gonna get the hell out of there. Alright. Scan up. Alright, what were our options here? Wind up attack speed, combo duration's pretty good. Range isn't bad either, to be honest. That one wound up being quite nice, having the additional 9 combo count. I shouldn't have gone with the Skana Prime, by the way, because the stat bonuses are colossal on both of the other Skanas available. I mean, I could get really fast heavy attack wind-up speed to the point where heavy attacks will be the way to do damage. All of these are okay. Like, none of these are bad. I'll go with reach. I like extra reach. And what do we need for this? 10x combo multiplier. Easy, easy, easy. To make it easy... no, I'll leave it on range for now. No, I'll put it on color duration. I lied. Yeah, that's right. Neither of these are great. Because we went with the Skana Prime, because we have one. Why not, right? It looks great when it's not zoomed in. It looks like something from 2004. You know, probably go with the two stat boni, because having 4% critical chance, whoop-de-doo, you know? And then increasing status chance by 10% is also fine, but, you know, 2% increase versus getting a little bit of everything, that's probably the better route.
Here's where it gets interesting.
Alright, so the Torrid Incarnon is actually quite good. Hey, Abith5! I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly, I apologize if I did not. That's right, get water all over me. Smart. That's why we're here. Oh yeah. Cool. Thank goodness it's just water. The Torrid Incarnon wound up being quite good, actually. It turns it into kind of like a Kuva Nukor or Atomos spread beam. It's kind of short range, but it's quite powerful, which the Torrid traditionally is not. So using the Torrid as a weapon that gets kills in current era is quite a feeling. I'm okay. I'm okay. A week ago, or a week and a half ago, I was not okay, but I am okay now. The Lotto Prime Incarnon is pretty rad. The Lotto Incarnon is pretty rad because it's it makes every bullet in Incarnon mode bounce between enemies a couple times, kind of like the
oh, what's the name of the shotgun that Marvos came with? It's at the tip of my brain. It's not the Sobek. The Sobek I love. I want a Sobek, a Kuva Sobek so badly.
like it's unreal how much I want a Kuva Sobek or indeed a Sobek Incarnon. That gun is a workhorse. I can see the gun. I can't see the name of the gun in my head. Anyway, it's pretty good. So every bullet pings off of enemies, so you can do quite a lot of damage with it. It's kind of awkward to use because it's kind of really slow to shoot with big recoil. I don't have the Lex Incarnon. I went with other Incarnons. I realized late that I have tons of primary and melee Incarnons, but no secondaries, other than the Lotto one. So I'm like, oh, I should probably do that. So this week we're getting the Vasto, and I think I went with the Akin Brunt, because who's using the Akin Brunt in this day and age, right? Me. That's who. I'm using it. Ha! Yeah, I realize that it comes across as kind of a flex that I have the Lotto and Skana Prime Incarnate, and you know what? Yes, it is a bit of a flex. It is a bit of a flex, and there's not much I can do about it now. So the disadvantage of this is anytime I get Excalibur in the circuit or in Duviri, I'm getting the Excalibur Prime and not the walks around on his own Excalibur. I don't even know if you can use walks around on his own Excalibur, Umbra Excal, because I have Excalibur Prime instead. So I do have more control, I do have better stats than base Excalibur, but I don't get the funky gimmick, and his blind equivalent isn't as good as the Umbra Excals, because it's just blind. Whereas Umbra Excals is like that. It does the thing to sentience. It does. It's a bit slower, but it also does like a stagger as well as blinding, I believe. I'd have to actually check that. It's been a long time since I used Umbra Excalibur. So yeah, let's get our Vasto Incarnon and Akin Brunt Incarnon. See if we can bang that out today. So I've been here a while, I guess is what I'm saying. I've been here a long time. Um, for what it's worth, the weapons aren't that spectacular. The Skana Prime is better than the regular Skana. It's a little better than the Prisma Skana, barely, but not that much. The Lotto Prime, on the other hand, is actually fairly good, and has been ever since they gave it a buff like 7 years ago or whatever. So I'm gonna leave the. Actually, wait. I need to double check my other incarnates that I was working on because I don't remember. Okay, that one I got done. Very good. Torrid is done. Good. Boltor. Oh, I haven't done the solo mission. Okay, we can do that then. I thought I did this. I did not. We'll do that later. I'll get through the Skana Prime's last evolution. 10x combo multipliers. That should be easy. Once I start doing it on Steel Path stuff, that can actually take a hit. Non-Steel Path stuff is largely just going to fold like origami. Sorry. But we'll go in there as we are now. For now, bang these out. Let's see, do that one first, yeah. Survival's easy enough. Yeah, I heard the Soma Incarnate's kind of iffy, but I don't have the specifics as to why. The general sense I got is that you want to mod it in the opposite way that you mod the regular Soma. So I guess you want to go for status? I don't know. Because I didn't go for the Soma. Which... Oh, I have the whatever that one is. Naramon, I think. For the school equipped. Yo, B4Bucks official. How are things on YouTube? Let's see if I can't get up to a 10x multiplier here real cool. Wow, okay. Oh, I only got one of them. Shoot, I'll have to recast. That's fine. 7x! They're all dying too quickly. He said, being uncareful for what he wished for. Avoid the ice patch. So the reason I keep casting abilities in the middle of attacking things is because I'm smart and bound my melee attacks to my mouse wheel. Is it a sliding heavy that does the... I don't remember what it is. It might be an aerial heavy. In any case, the Skana can send out a shockwave, I believe it is.
Prepare for life support.
When it incarnated. It's not like a damaging shockwave though, it's just kind of like a knockdown stagger shockwave type affair. Which is fine. Oh, that's right, because it's the Skana, I have the, I think it's... Oh no, it's the one from, New Loka, never mind. That provides, Ooh, let me get that Iatan. I like Iatans. There we go. This was the perfect mission to choose, to get this particular evolution task for. Oh, you're right at the start. Again. Cool. I take those. Free stuff! I take free stuff. I like free stuff. Free stuff is nice. Okay, that didn't teleport me that time. That's cool. I'm alright with it. Might just be regular heavy attacks. I have to look at the description again. There's a bunch of incarnate weapons that aren't super well documented, and I wish the ranged ones told you what the incarnate mode did in the description, as opposed to you having to kind of figure it out by context and trial and error Um, it's kind of lame, but I'll live. I should have gone with my Excalibur Prime. I have the full kit now. Oh well. There we go. 3 times. 7 minutes? Yeah, we can get that.
I've delivered another life support
We can
capsule.
get that in 7 minutes. That should be very doable. What's helping me get a lot of combo very quickly is every time I hit an uninjured enemy, I get like 10 combo, which is very, very handy for getting up there very quickly. Like you just jump down in a crowd and suddenly you're at like 5 or 6 combo already, which is rad. Oh yes, I done been playing. It's true. I did not buy my account. Well, okay. You could argue that I did, in the sense of getting the founder's stuff, but I didn't buy an account from a disaffected founder. I am the disaffected founder, except I'm not disaffected. I'm just a founder. I done been here. My name used to be on the scrolling roll for Olympus Mars. It's not anymore, because that's not how they do it. It's not how it's done anymore. I kind of liked it the other way, but it's okay. I'm not crying. I'm not bitter. Instead, you have to sit through like 30 minutes of a scrolling credit ticker tape in a hub to find out, to see my name there. No enemy. There's an enemy.
Now available.
Kind of glad I went with the combo duration extender, because
Life support
I wouldn't be able to hit
activated.
these guys if I didn't. Yeah, because there's a bunch of these situations where I'm seeing enemies and I'm like, okay, if only I could use my slash dash. There we go. Top that up. Another enemy should do it. That isn't injured. There you are. Hi. There we go. There we go. 5x. Burn meter. Beat up some enemies. Beat up some more enemies. We're already at 6x multiplier. How do you get that weapon though? By being a founder and buying the appropriate founder's pack. I think it was a regular master founder would get you the Skana Prime, and then a Grandmaster would get you the Lotto Prime. I happen to be
Life support incoming.
very excited by Warframe and rather had money. So I saved up a little bit and went nuts. Got the Grandmaster founder at the time, however that much was rolling for. And have since never actually felt buyer's remorse. I have quite a lot of fun with Warframe. There we go. That's 7 times.
Additional life
Come on,
support
there we
has
go.
arrived.
I wish it hadn't done that, because that injured a bunch of enemies that I could have gotten combo off of. It's okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this this thing done real quick. Read chat in a moment. 6, 7. Also, making sure not to re-up my Mesmer skin, because that will... Did I not get it that time? Maybe I did, but it just didn't show it. There we go. Because with the Mesmer skin, it'll... If an enemy shoots at you... Yeah, there we go. It'll count as them being damaged, so I won't get the extra 10 hits for combo count for hitting an uninjured enemy, because they get put into a blind or a stun state. Get. Oh, and my incarnate mode ran out. That's okay. So basically, in answer to the question of how do you get that weapon, now you don't. Prismascon is the best you can do, and that's pretty close stats-wise. It's, I think, got less crit, but more status, and possibly more, more attack speed. I might be misremembering, though. This is rather a large number of enemies. Did I get it, or is it holding out on me? I don't see it listed as a challenge, so I must have already gotten it. But I'll keep going for the 10x combos anyway. Yeah, just let me finish this mission real quick, and then I will do that. Absolutely. Absolutely. At some point I do need to get through my circuit for the week. And the other Gift of the Lotus one that's still up that I've been holding off on. But I still have like several days to do those, so that is not a problem.
Additional life support has arrived.
Okay, I must have gotten that. Okay. So, we can now start putting on our dancing shoes, which is Mesmer Skin. And I think I have Roar on here. I had Zata's Whisper for a while, but with all these Incarnate things going around that you need to actually get headshots on, I'm kind of like, or I could not deal with that and still get a damage bonus from Roar. Okay, alley-oop. It's not like these enemies are dangerous anyway. No, there's an... Oh, it's one of these. That's why I can't see it.
Life support incoming.
These guys are what, like level 14? Yeah, no, they're these are nothing. I'm not saying I don't struggle against Steel Path. I do, occasionally, depending on the context and what I've decided to bring. I.e., I decide to exhibit great degrees of hubris. Be like, oh yeah, I can fight anything. Let's take an Excalibur Prime and a bunch of relatively unmodded weapons and beat Steel Path, and it does not necessarily go very well. Occasionally I have difficulty against infantry enemies in Railjack because they've got stats jacked through the roof. Sentients still give me trouble when I'm not paying attention, and sometimes when I am. If you want to be cheesy, those enemies are no problem. If you do not want to be cheesy, they can be quite a problem. By cheesy, I mean operator abuse. Wow, Mastery level 1. Welcome, dude. Okay. Welcome to the jungle! I can't sing right now. Alright, what name am I joining? Given username does not exist. I probably mistyped it. Ah.
to help Miss
And I
Rice
probably
return.
can't add you as a friend, but I can join you anyway. Okay. Yeah, okay. It won't let me add as a friend, but that's fine. Mine is easy, but let's do slash invite. No online player found with the alias. Oh yeah, I'm on for a couple hours. So, how about you try sending me the invite? Oh right, yeah, they did just do a hotfix. That's what delayed me. I would have been on like 15 minutes to half an hour sooner. But I was like, oh, here's an update. And then I get on. I'm like, okay, let me do my stuff in the background. And then it's like, oh, here's another hotfix. And I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I see how it is. Sure thing. Take your time. Um, let's see. Actually, in the meantime, what mission type are this? That is an assassination. Who are we assassinating? Some poor soul. Oh, right. Let me go to my boy Cavallero here. I'm so glad there actually is crossplay now, though. I'm very happy about that. Hopefully we can start adding friends across console barriers. That would be nice. I did not want to go to Hombask. I have a loosey-goosey mouse hand, apparently. Whatever. I need to do these anyway, so... Exchange. Nope, wrong one. Trade for Void Plumes. That's the one. Yeah, I'm running low on Lanthorns, I know. Very low on Entrati Lanthorns. I got tons of them early on, and then that stopped. There we go. Me in the stream, you fun to watch, play, and people literally be boring, watch, and play. Subscribe and notifications turned on. Okay. I do other streams throughout the week, though this is the only Warframe stream I do throughout the week. I have a Mecha Mondays stream. Here we go, Evolve. Where I do something giant robot related or mecha adjacent. And I have a Free Read Fridays stream where I read short stories and novels aloud. Right now we're in Behemoth Book 1 by Peter Watts, the final installment of the Rifters trilogy. If you want some near future, rather edgy science fiction, that is probably the one to watch. I forget what I have this Skana Prime kitted out as. I wanted to go to Evolve Incarnate Weapons and get the dual Ichor up and running. Let me do that. And now I am officially low again on those things. Okay. Whatever those are called. What are they called? Pathos clamps. I'm low on pathos clamps, so I'm going to have to do a bunch of that. What else am I low on? For the purposes of all these, just pathos clamps. We'll see what the Vasto requires. Let's see, it's 15 per steel path, pathos clamp run. So yeah, do like... With 2, I'll be okay to get 1. That's fine. But I'll need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... Do 6 and I'd probably be covered for a little while anyway. Okay. Okay. Let me leave the chrysolith.
These ice cubes are really causing me problems.
Alright, let's switch to a more fragile frame here. Actually, I have never tried citrine on a assassination mission. It occurs to me. Congratulations. Which one is this? I have to check my build. Sorry. Rage, yes, that's the one I want. I love a parade. There we go. Who are we assassinating? A corpus assassination target. If you insist. They shall die then. Probably before I can even do anything significant, too, is the sad part. Okay, we're with Clem doing an assassination? Huh? Not that I'm complaining. Oh, I need energy. Let me splot down a pizza here. There we go. I should probably do some tweaks to this build so that I have some actual... I forgot to switch to the dual... It's fine. It's fine. Oh no, we're fighting John Prodman. And he has a cape. We could be in trouble, folks. No, he appears to have died almost immediately. Okay. Poor John Prodman. That was a good one for them to do. I approve of that. I don't know why Clem and John Prodman would be fighting exactly, other than just a general sense of rivalry. I don't know what the canon is for that particular relationship. The John Prodman joke in general is kind of an old one. Wow, that's really large. Did I put on... I must have put on primed fulmination. I'll have to check.
Operator, messages have arrived in your inbox.
Cedo. That's what the incarnate form of the Lotto does. It's kind of like the Cedo, except it's not a slow-moving disc. It's a hit scan projectile. I need to get more Forma. Jeez Louise. Let's see what we have on here. No, it's just really big. Okay. I do have a ribbon. I know, it's cheating. What is that blast listed twice? I do not know what's going on with that. Whatever. I guess for the initial expanding bubble, and then... Maybe. But yeah, I have this kitted out for crit because you can get up to 150% crit naturally just using crit delay, which is nuts. And then 7.8x with Vital Sense and Hammer Shot. I want to get more Vigilante armaments. What is my multi-shot at? 2.5. And I think this will bump over... it's like 2.8, 2.9, I think, with a maxed one of those. Let me... But I need to get another Forma on there. That's no problem. No trouble at all. Alrighty, so... I'll do a quick circuit. Wasn't there something else I needed to do? No, I'll just do a quick circuit. Quick one. See if we can get up to round 4. If not, we don't. If we do, great. If not, I won't cry. I need to switch out my melee weapon anyway. Ick. Icker. Oh, I do have a ribbon on here too. That's an experience. Oh, we can get rid of you. We don't need you. Crit. More crit. What do we have on here? No crit damage. We have a reduction in crit damage. That's upsetting. But we have a big bump in... I should probably re-roll that a couple times, to be honest. That's okay. Oh, Berserker Fury. We can get rid of you immediately. Yay! Goodbye. What's the other? Is it Gladiator Might? Yeah, it's Gladiator Might. Let's bump up that crit damage a bit, because we can stand to do that. Got Toxin from Prime... No, we don't. It's just from itself. I can get rid of Primed Reach. Oh, I can't actually fit that on. Shoot. I need 2 free points. Oh. Why are we doing this the hard way? That's why. There we go. That'll do for now. That'll be a reasonable bump in damage. It ain't perfect. And I need to bump that up as well, though that'll reduce my critical damage further. That I don't really want to do, but we'll live. Okay. I feel like I'm missing attack speed, but our attack speed's actually quite good because of the ribbon. It's too bad. That's a doozy of a trade-off, getting a bonus to critical chance but losing critical damage. It kind of hurts. But I'm not crying. Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay, so that one I need to do as a solo act. Let's switch to the Tenant Planks. Let me switch to the Telos Boltor, because I need to do that as a solo. I'll find a quick solo mission to do. Let's do a Steel Path mission, maybe. Oh yeah, we can do a Steel Path capture. There we go. You can see me flail a bit. I did set to solo? Yes, I set to solo. Let's do a Steel Path capture real quick.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors' death.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
All right. Oh, excuse me.
Target over here. Track them down quickly.
That was a close one.
You found the target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
That should be the capture target. There we go. Oh, they folded like origami. Nice. I have to stop saying that. Maybe tomorrow.
I cart is down here, Tenno.
Ah! Need to get up to 6x multiplier, I think. I need to also probably get duration on this build, too. There we go. There we go. So when I kill enemies, I think they leave behind toxin clouds, or they do a toxin explosion with the dual liquor in Karnan, which is pretty nuts. Oh, hi.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you.
Stay right there.
Perform synthesis.
Okay. You're gonna make me do this the hard way, I see.
Stay focused.
Oh, I get it.
There's a heavy unit approaching. Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Please get juggled. There we go. We're good.
You have completed the synthesis I required. Return
That was
to the
dicey.
room to claim
That was rather dicier than it had any need to be. And now I've got angry pen pal friends who are like, why didn't you write to me? It's not like I like you or anything, baka. I can't believe I did that. Please erase the last 5 seconds from your brain. Oh god. I regret a lot. So... I'm getting phone calls. Alrighty, sorry about that. Let me just bang this in. Keep killing me. Do that. Pay no attention to the operator behind the corner. Behind the corner. I don't know. I'm just trying to go right. So Steel Path, not exactly trivial. Especially when I go in not as totally prepared as I could otherwise do. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I never even got a, I never got any of the angsty boys to show up. And girls. Emo core, stalker-like punk band. Okay, let's go to public. Let's go to /invite. How about you send me the invite? Ah, 60 seconds left. Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's why he's not on. Good. Oh, I can talk to Caballero in the meantime. Then. Get those on. There we go. Get those taken care of.
I thank the void I don't have kids. Feeling creative?
Alright, channeled ability active, get punched through, or... Oh, but that provides basic damage increase.
Oh. Increase damage by 2 and 20% ammo efficiency for 5 seconds. Oh, that's not bad either. Not that I really care about punch through all that much. I think I have Prime Shred on here already. If not, I will. I'll get it there eventually. But increasing damage by 4 seems kind of like a good idea, to be honest. Kill 100 enemies in Incarnate form. Itsy pitsy. Let's see. And that will do mag capacity, reload speed, or projectile speed. Either magazine capacity or reload speed. I don't really care about projectile speed too much. And then probably the crit chance for this, because it's already at like 30 base. And with
Okay, bring it to life.
oops,
If I ever start with the self, getting pretty tired of humans.
forgot to do the one for the two liquors, because they're at the top. Alright, increased damage by 90. On striking target with final move of neutral combo, 30% attack speed for 33 seconds. That's crazy. Increased damage by 90, 5 additional combos on targets affected by toxin. This will make it a killing machine. What do we got here? Incarnate form 6 times in a mission. That doesn't have to be in one mission, thank God. Because the thing lasts like 3 minutes. So, land up's attack speed, combo duration, and range. Probably combo duration for now, and then switch to range later. And what are the other boosts here? We've got status chance, killing an enemy with 3+ toxin stacks, heal rate. Ooh, that's not too bad. Be kind of like a Haruto, but you need to ensure that you're getting toxin stacks, which is not as easy as it sounds. Easy in Incarnate form, since you're making enemies explode with toxin explosions. Collecting ammo grants 5 melee combo counter. That's not bad either, but I'd probably go with the status chance just to have, like, ridiculous status. But I'm not really sure. Any of them will work, really. None of them are, like, mind-blowing, but that's okay. Okay, let me get out of the chrysalis here. Try inviting you one last time. Actually, you do the invite and drag me wherever you need to be me dragged. I'm not picky. Was I gonna do a forma on this? I think I was. Yeah, let's do a forma on this. Do it on that one. I already have 3 on it. Let's make it another. And with that, I can get
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grenier. Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
let's first things first. And let's get that captain. That hurts. That hurts. But the status chance and crit chance are going to help a lot. Those are big bumps. I just wish it was anything but critical damage. Like status duration, I would take over critical damage reduction. But I'm not likely to get a better ribbon roll than that for quite some time. I do not have great luck with that.
And you know what? 5.1 critical multiplier is still pretty good. Uh, I'm gonna do a roll. No. Crit damage, attack speed, electricity. None of those are bad. I'm gonna keep with that for now. Oh, that hurts. No. Yeah, that's substantially worse. Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Is your mod collection in order? No, I am not equipped to defend.
4 points free. I can do anything with. Let's see. Depolarities. That's 5 points that I can't fit. Focus defense isn't all that hot. Life strike is great if you're Grendel, Nidus, or Inaros, but otherwise, if you're having to heal your health, you're probably dead, in my experience. I'd love to fit Shattering Impact on, though. Shattering Impact's pretty great. For the limited use cases in which it is great, i.e. some. We'll put it on there, because we don't really have anything else to fling on there. Yeah. Okay. It's not saying you are on. Well, shoot me an invite when you have the chance, I guess. I'm pretty sure we can do person invites. I just don't remember how to do that offhand. Let me double check. Dum. All right. I cannot indeed add, but I should be able to. Slash double. It is REALHAITIANBOOT and not with letters and numbers. Let me double check the text here and copy and paste.
doesn't say you are online as yet. B4bucks underscore official. So I will continue to wait. I am patient. Actually, I'll go bang out a circuit run. Probably somebody will leave before wave 4 anyway, so it'll be okay.
I am bound for the inn at the end of days. Death awaits me like a faithful Yaskatai. See? The warming glass is prepared.
Mod that so that I have the galvanized equivalent on there. Oh, I can go with a scanner prime though. Which should also have the Incarnate boost. So, here we go. Scanner Prime, let's rock. What we got here? There. That's not bad. There we go.
I should have set right. The chance will never come again.
The sorrowful soprano.
With Thrax's violence. Burn it out with force. Destroy every enemy you find.
Grendel would be able to have some interesting interactions with decrees. Let's see. No, that one's not bad. That one is going to be a bit easier to work with. Find an ally into here and get more out.
Staggered, but not yet defeated. Persist.
Oh, did I not make a crit rate this Kuvazar? That's okay. We'll be fine. Also forgot I have to go to Cephalon Samaris, because he's got some standing for me. Broken again? That's okay. Fortunately, it didn't happen with it pointing at a defense objective, which has happened to me before. It wasn't actually hitting it, but it was right near it, so you couldn't get near the defense objective without getting pasted by the thing. Which is annoying as all get out.
The paradox tamed.
Did I mention that Duviri is buggy? Duviri is pretty buggy.
You lay your sword aside.
This is not a surprise. Let's see, damage per second to any of the enemies. No. More vulnerable with each shot. Yep. That's a good one.
Void angels that roost in the Zariman are broken into the undercroft. Repair the damage to keep them at bay.
Disadvantage of not having...
The ruptures can be closed, but only if you collect enough ambient void energy.
Alright, let's see if I can hear through my god-awful noise music.
Nearby.
Down in the middle. I can actually hear them making their telltale siren song. Me just sneezing really hard. Hopefully nobody heard that. Wow. I got one ally. That. To get more. You.
A breach has been sealed. Excellent work.
Check out the decree in a sec.
Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
I wish I remembered what the Syndicate Augment effects do. I know it's a radial nova of certain damage types, but then there's like a little additional bonus effect that occurs. And I cannot for the life of me remember what it is.
To happen.
More crit. And or the toxin one. Toxin headshot isn't bad either. I'll go for that so that I can make my brack a bit more useful.
The rupture is closed.
Kuva brack. Sorry, there is a difference. The Kuva brack is disgusting. The regular brack is really good too. Back in my day, we had to choose between the regular brack and the Detron in an event. I think that was the Gradivis dilemma. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the Gradivis dilemma. I, of course, was Team Detron, so we lost. We did not win. But we got the Detron in anyway, because, you know, why would they release a weapon design that you weren't going to get at some point? Okay. Eventually, I'm gonna go around to all my liches and Sisters of Parvos and get
finish maxing out this Unbe. Oh, Brax attackers! Oh no!
The enemy has
They're all
been
dead.
held at bay. Congratulations are in order.
Really? We're ditching already? Come on, guys. I didn't think it was going to be that short. Fine. Did we even get through one? One level? Why would you leave after only 2? It just doesn't make sense to frag. I'm in it for the long haul, then. But I knew this would be short. So hopefully I'll be able to play with a viewer. That would be nice. I like that. Guess I'll keep doing these. Until he says something in chat. So I know what's up. My in-game name is the same as here. It's Fraggoth. It's Fraggoth. I have to adjust the length of my top information bar cover, obviously, because that is not covering anything. It's fine. Yeah, we didn't even get 1. Why even bother if you're not going to get progress on 1 full tier done? Baffling. Baffling to me. Normally I wouldn't use the Latron, but I think we'll be fine. Easier to get headshots.
The sorrowful soprano.
Just, yeah, holler at me, whenever. Send me a whisper if my chat reader is being dumb and it's not updating, which is also possible. How do I refresh that?
Protect the excavators and keep them powered.
Make your favorite.
Extractor deployed. Extractor charge expended. Enemies are assaulting your excavator. Excavator is severely damaged. Protect it or lose it.
Oh, nice. We're having host migrations and everything. Cool. People decided to be
have a fit of pique and make everyone's life difficult. That's good. That's spectacular. Okay. There we go. At least I get the same choices because I had to bail.
They're alone. Do not go solitary if you can help it, my friend.
The sorrowful soprano.
Alrighty. Maybe this one will go for a while. I know people like skipping defenses, dipping whenever they're going to show up. But I've noticed people dip for excavations as well, and I'm like, okay. So you're doing like no more than 2 at a whack, which is just, again, as I said before, pretty pointless. Where are all my weapons? Cool. It didn't keep my Legion or...
Extractor in place.
Or I'm just having an error. Yeah, no, I got Pandero Prime and Legion equipped, theoretically, but it's claiming I don't. So... At least my powers work. That's what matters. What I may have to do is get myself killed.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
That's right, I can't do ground pounds. Yeah, it's acting like I don't have a secondary or melee weapon equipped, which is not great. That's not what I wanted to do. It's not shooting him, which is interesting. Might be just outside of its range. Yeah, just outside its range, that's fine. I'm good with that. Fortunately, we have a, oh, what's it called? A Vauban, which is good. Vauban is great here.
A new void treasure may now be extracted.
I'm trying to see where his, no, it's just the steel ring. Okay. Wait, so
Extractor deployed.
I'm going to posit this at the extractor, because the other one's basically set. Gotta get my 3 back up again, that's no problem, because I should have plenty of energy orbs floating around. Yikes.
Marking void treasure extraction site.
If I get the decree for doing a reload every time I do a roll, I'll probably grab that because it's quite good. Especially on a weapon that has a rather long reload time, like this Latron appears to have. I remember it being faster, but that's okay. Not that big a deal.
A way out is now
There we go.
open to you.
Itsy bitsy.
Further buried riches are here for the taking. Will you lay your sword aside and rest?
I don't think that applies to my my 2, which does grant crits.
This Tenno asset is
deal
destined
crits.
to be destroyed by hostile forces.
Yeah, my
Intervene
melee weapon
and
is
change its fate.
nowhere to be found, nor is my secondary. It's gonna make things interesting. Not the good kind. Do I get... Oi! Ah! Alley-oop! Hoi! Hit! Hot! Hui! Where is it?
Prepare yourself.
Oh, I hear
A
it.
fresh wave approaches.
Amazing. They didn't quit. Incredible. It is incredible. I am impressed. I know words. Do that again. Those are doing ice procs. Never mind. So doing the critical grants a cold status effects is definitely worth doing as Protea.
Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
Starts out really weak, but I went duration so that it gets a very high multiplier potential. Can be quite high indeed. I've seen like upwards of 40 plus. And I do not have maxed out duration either because I don't have this thing fully equipped with crimson shards, archon shards. Which would make it even longer. Tau Forged specifically is even better, but we're not going to worry about those because those are rare. I've gotten a fair number, but I have to find out which frames I actually have them on. Probably my Octavia. I should remove them from that. Still waiting to hear what our next prime is going to be. It's probably going to be either Protea or...
The enemy musters for a fresh assault.
Isn't the female frame?
Hold the line.
Yeah, because we got Ildren. I think it's Protea or Wisp at this point. Are the options? I'm not 100% sure. Ureli is until later. They might wind up doing Zaku if they ever want to reset the order a little bit, because Zaku can be either one. Zaku is it's multiple different frames all splodged together. I should get 3 out of people have resources. Specifically, me. I like resources. I wish I could use my melee attacks. Shoot me. Shoot me harder. You can do better than that. Okay.
This battle is already half won. The winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bow stands.
Okay. Come on, boys. Shoot me to death. Arcane Aegis kicked in, so now I won't die. Thanks, Arcane Aegis. The timing could be better. Come on. 3, 2. Let's see if that fixes it.
Begins.
It does mean getting the reload on roll is somewhat more important now, because I have to be reliant on my primary and powers to be especially relevant.
Come on.
Oh yeah, we've got a Mesa, so they're just gonna zip around tapping 4 and doing like floating shots at everything, which is fine.
Or later. But leave you must.
Efficiency might not be a bad idea. Critical hit gain melee attack speed doesn't do me any good. Signature moving gain damage, that might not be a bad idea. I'm gonna go with the efficiency, just so I can ensure that I'm getting casts in, and I'm likely to have energy, which I now need.
Manifestation active. The greater the gains for the other side.
Oh, that's the one down below, isn't it? Nope. Sorry, I'm not always a chatterbox. Let's get that going. Of course, I'm just gonna run away. Oh, I forgot to cast my 3.
Life support is inbound.
There we go. And I'll get my energy filled, and then I'll cast my 4, so I can have relative impunity.
Life support is limited. It must not be squandered.
Another decree. Oh no, melee hits don't do me no good. That's okay. Come on. Got a hit there that claimed it was a headshot based on the Toxin Nova, but I know I didn't hit its head. But I'll take it. This guy though, he's got a nice bucket head. So, headers. I have bad aim. Do not forget this. Is a rather important facet of the Frag experience. Is bad aim is not so good at the video games. Sorry. That's right, I was gonna cast my 4, so now I can like sit in front of enemies and die and not actually die. Let's kill that guy.
To be content with merely doing enough.
There we go. So now I can pretty much shoot with impunity until I run out of ammo, but I'm Protea, so I just cast 3 and I get ammo again. Ta-da! Reloaded.
The void can heal as
Keeping
well as
here
harm.
out for the thingamajords.
And take them to the ruptures.
Sometimes one that lurks behind that. It's kind of hard to see. It's the first one that really gave me huge trouble. Yeah, I know where it is. I could have gotten that if I'd been using my operator mode. It's right back here. Okay. Getting some pretty good decrees this go round, which is really helping. It is keeping this from being a serious problem, which is nice.
If the Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade. Has been sealed. Excellent work.
Oh, I don't want to be filling that. Oh, yeah, I do. I like. What do we got? Status restoring health. Don't really care. Melee attacks.
The
I can't
Void
really
Angels
do.
are unrelenting.
Shot briefly
You
increases
are
rate of
all
fire
that is
isn't
keeping them
bad,
at
but
bay.
kind of unnecessary.
Hold fast.
Probably that, unless the yeah, that. Make my headshots more impactful when it decides to proc that. Scissors, slice me in half. Good luck with that, friend.
You don't even have a body. Ha ha ha. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Roll. Tap, 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 tap. Roll. Tap. Wait.
Ooh, wow. Hiccups. Bad.
The rupture
Sorry.
is closed. The paradox stabilizes.
Actually, the biggest hindrance I'm dealing with right now with all this is... come on, hit the thing. Is that I can't, like, redirect my momentum with melee ground pounds, which is really throwing me off. The lack of melee engaging ability is annoying, but fine. The lack of momentum redirection and just general mobility that melee affords you is what's really messing up my day.
The smallest breach in the wall may become a gaping wound.
So I do not feel as though I am contributing much at this stage.
Will not now happen.
Melee kill can't really
expect me to
do.
tell you
Casting
when
abilities
to
boost
stop.
movement speed might be okay.
For yourself.
Heat per second to nearby enemies. I can do that. I'll save my reroll for when I have really bad choices. That one wasn't a great
Confront
choice,
the
but it's a
maddening
workable
ones who
choice.
walk the undercroft, the shadows of armies that do not yet exist.
Here it is.
Ensure they never become
Thought I heard
fully
it.
real.
Nice, nice. Melee hits, useless. Bonus damage to cold, affected enemies. We'll work with that. That should make my my 2 quite good, actually. Also because it just means that I'll have enemies that get right up in my face when I'm trying to aim at their heads, like this, are going to get lit on fire. It's fine, we're good. I just, need to kill enemies. Perks of fiddling with intrinsics at some point. Forget if that's from Railjack or not, where you get the, you can revive yourself on death by shooting enemies as operator. How are things doing for the watching gang?
Time to end this.
The people who are viewing. Did you ever manage to get on $4 official? $4. Why is it $4? said done, and then I heard nothing, and when I tried to send a message, I couldn't, claimed you weren't online. So, just shoot me a whisper. It's just Fraggoth. Fraggoth. Occurs to me that my YouTube channel might say something different, but it should be that. If you are posting something in chat, I am not seeing it. That is alright. Shanked. Oh, that's an ally. I don't need to shoot at them.
The battle is won, the paradox tamed. It is my duty to make extraordinary demands
Yeah,
of
casting
exceptional
my 3.
people.
Very good. That one's pretty good. Used to be hilariously broken because it acted like a faction damage multiplier where it would stack damage on the end of the damage equation, but they have since made it
Secrets
additive,
lie buried deep within the undercroft.
which is still really
Paradox
good.
provides
So,
the means to extract them. You must protect the
they used to go
excavators
completely
and keep them
bonkers.
powered.
It's now
Extractor
less
in
bonkers, but
place.
still very strong. That's probably the one to go for just to be on the safe side, yeah. Because that will eventually scale to a 90% chance to cast powers for free, which is basically never bad, unless you're an Inaros, which would mean that you're, like, not actually all that great at tanking. Sadly, Inaros has been kind of not a great tank for a while, which is unfortunate. Like, yeah, they're durable, yeah, they have a ton of health, yeah, they've got a bunch of armor, but you can still get, you can very much be one-shot. Hildren has great difficulty ever being one-shot, because of the shield gating mechanic.
A void treasure has been located.
And she's got powers that are worthwhile, which, you know, Inaros less so.
Extractor in place.
There we go.
A new extraction site may now be claimed.
And hopefully we'll get the critical damage provides cold proc
Extractor charge
decrees
expended.
as well. So those are rather nice to have around. say if they're a ranged citrine or not. It doesn't really matter. I go with a ranged citrine, power range citrine, because I like to make it so that the crystal thing provides a huge area of bonus damage.
Extractor deploying.
Some pretty good damage over time ticks. It's pretty low damage. I got up to 37? Oh, because there's only the one enemy. You can get up much higher if it chains to multiple enemies at once, unfortunately. Oh, that's right, I can't actually shoot at it, because I don't have a secondary weapon. Or the game thinks I don't have a secondary weapon, but I do. Oh, another juice. That's why I cast my 3. Yeah, looks like it's affecting it. Very good. There we go.
A void treasure has been located. Extractor charge expended. You have gained much. If you choose, you may now leave. This struggle goes on for as long as you can stand. Many defensive battles within the Origin system were lost. Through the paradox, you now have the chance to undo those defeats. A fresh wave approaches.
Go for the, when I have the opportunity, go for the rolling increases critical damage for X number of seconds to see if that actually affects my 2. Kind of be hard to determine.
Fiercely, the rains do not relent. Still, the stout bough stands.
Fortunately, you don't need a melee weapon to mercy kill things. You just have to get the built-in thing. Whatever those are.
The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line. Resolve is being tested. Do not falter. Enemies incoming. Stand fast. Already a new onslaught begins.
Well, I guess we have the Nightwave up. Let's see it. Oh, it is there.
Who have we got on the line? Oh yeah, I don't have a line.
Necromantic without getting destroyed is kind of tedious.
Coming up next.
It is my duty to make extraordinary demands of exceptional people.
Probably that one.
Endurance is defiance. Prove
Like
you
that
can
one
endure
spawned
the
on
undercroft
top of me.
at its most oppressive.
Feels good, man.
My aim is true!
Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Restore 25% of the energy I burn? Yeah. That seems reasonable. This particular tile doesn't have super sight lines for survival. That's okay. Plot down another 3 in about 20 seconds. Stop running. I thought that last one would kill you from status effects. It did not. Oh, that's right. Got the toxic parkour thing. Forgot about that. Like, how did I get a toxin proc on that guy? Oh, yeah.
Prepare to receive life support.
I could probably get another 3 odd seconds, I think, if I got the Crimson Archon crystals on. It might not be 3 seconds, it's a couple seconds additional I can get. That's more too. Have to double check, I'm not hitting with any of those.
Life support capsule delivered.
There we go. Ooh, I am running out of time. I'm gonna have to leave soon. Shoot. Hopefully we can get near rank 5 on this before that happens.
goes on for as long as you can stand.
Critical hits damage, yep. The fire rate thing I do not think affects mine too. I should test that. I'm fairly certain that it doesn't because it's a pretty fixed interval. As far as I know, nothing actually increases its fire rate. I don't think. You can increase its damage, you can increase its duration, but its fire rate is static. It's like
that roost in the
3 shots a second or something.
breaking into the Undercroft. Repair the damage to keep them at bay. The spheres you see are ambient void energy. Gather as much as you can and use it to heal the damage.
Now, in pasta, you die! Sounds like the death for me. Just lots of pasta everywhere. Carbohydrates. Making me hungry.
The Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
Bet you anything,
Close the ruptures as you would
what's it
staunch the
called?
wounds
A
of
host
comrade.
migration would fix this non-weapon issue. I'm not gonna put that to the test because I'm not putting that to the test. Those afflicted with status effects, yes, ma'am.
The rupture is closed.
Means we
The
chain
paradox
no better.
stabilizes.
I zagged the wrong way. That was good.
If the Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
Actually, I don't think that can happen here, but it's alright, Teshin. We understand. He, like me, is old and excitable. Come
Breach
on!
has been sealed. Excellent work.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Duviri's defenses are weakest here.
Give that extra.
You have done well to reinforce them.
Gonna activate my 4 before we transition and see what happens when we traverse the Undercroft
Fight on.
and it goes off. I would love to be put into a position where I am completely screwed with no chance of recourse. That'll be good. You know what? Let's give that a whirl. Oh no, vulnerable with each shot. Definitely want that. Okay, no. They managed to keep that from breaking everything. That's
Like
impressive.
an infected wound, the paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void.
Okay, let's
Contain the
find our
paradox.
glowies.
Kill
I hear
the
glowing.
enemy.
Somebody grabbed a glowy. See one here, anything
That's him. That's okay. So somebody grabbed it. Oh, there it is. Got yeah. Oh, it's just extreme. I, for some reason, thought it was something else. Don't ask why. My brain, not here. Largely on autopilot at this stage. Occasionally checking my chat to see if that guy comes back. I hope he does. There we go.
The foe is staggered, but not yet defeated. Persist.
That's not too bad. Guys rise have seen better. Hey, wanna know my secret? It's boom. They did not die from that. They lost a lot of everything though, because it was at like 2 point something million. And then died from, I think, other status bugs, which is cool. I'll take that. So that dude. Activated my 4, so just in case I get like one tapped by a dude, which fingers crossed like that. That's why we activate our 4, thanks. Is because it means instead of just being deleted, now
Little by little,
Arcade.
the madness of the Undercroft is
we now get ragdolled aggressively. Alright, so soon enemies, I think this next round we'll have enemies up that are like near the 900 point. Oh, they're already at like 1300, okay, cool. This is fine. Rolling, no, don't care. Quick steal extra, yeah, let's go. Take that. The damage while increase while moving is also quite good.
Secrets lie buried
Oh,
deep within the
gained
Undercroft. The
40
paradox provides the means to extract them.
credit.
You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor deploying.
Not really certain how that happened. I'm not complaining though. Alright, so soon it's going to start giving me nothing but
An
garbage options.
extractor
for
is out of
decrees,
power.
so I have to be ready for that emotionally, if not physically. Haha, it's a joke. It's a bad joke. It's the joke we have. No. Let's give that a go. I don't think I'll even notice the damage increase though. Can you let it wear out? Maybe it works. On those, I can't
I
quite tell.
sense another void treasure. Extractor in
We're also, like, we've got enough decrees that we're all basically lethally dangerous murder machines that don't
excavator
really
under
care.
attack.
I just activated that
Excavator
one
is
because I'm
almost
stupid.
destroyed.
That's on.
You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator.
Let's get a couple of those up and running. I want to ensure that things are unaliving as quickly as possible. Oh, please. Where did he go?
A new void treasure may now be extracted.
This is fine.
Extractor deploying.
Okay, yellow power pods. Ah, kind of cautious.
Marking void treasure extraction site.
Like, I don't think the consecutive shot fire rate increase decree works on, like,
Extractor in place.
actually, it's really hard for me to be sure if it works or not on Titania or Mesa, because my Titania and Mesa have fire rates that are just out of this world anyway. And the Mesa one doesn't really give you an ammo counter, whereas the Titania one does, but it's... I have enough things in place that make it sort of result of those. Can have all three. Okay, sure. Let's it down like it was over there. That's fine. That's okay. Soon placed.
Void treasure location established.
That got on there. I'll actually get a couple of these just to slow enemies down a smidge. It won't do much, but it'll be something anyway. I'll see the I seem to have lost my latch arm. Oh, it's because I was holding one of the dinguses, so that's fine. That's fine.
Extractor deploying.
Okay, we should be good. Is that an extractor? We'll get a thing in there. 'Cause
You have gained much. If you choose, you may now leave. I advise
getting up
you
to 12
not
would
to
be great. That'll make some
content
serious
with
headway,
merely
because you gain
doing
quite a lot. No. Yes. Getting to the point now where stuff like, oh, recover 25% of the damage that you just took by rolling would be really cool if enemies weren't just going to delete us on sight. The reason we're going to stay alive through this
History
round and hopefully the
dictates
next one
that this
is...
Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event.
Oh, it's up above. There should be one down here, though. I think I heard it. No, I did not. Okay, never mind. Yeah, there it is. That one's tricky. That one took me a while to find the first time I encountered it. What do we got? First shot after reloading. That one's not too bad. Headshot one might be better.
The winds blow fiercely, the rains do not relent. Still, the stout bough stands.
I'm gonna get a bunch of these slash status balls up, because they're rather handy. Put some there. That's most of the areas that could come from, except for right over here. You can sit there. Yeah, this is that one I've encountered before, where they're just kind of shooting it. I don't think they're hitting it, which is good. Yeah, they're not. But they're hitting around it, which is not great. Because it means you have to watch and do limbos under the beams. That one actually looks like it very much is hitting it. But it's not taking damage, so...
Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
I guess I'm not gonna read it. We're keeping up. I'm kind of getting carried, but I'm keeping up. Well, okay. I'm getting carried. The team is keeping up. There we go. That's more like it. Some hustlers that will come from. Because we have the cold on forced cold damage instance on crit, and R2 does nothing but. Doing okay. I'm managing. I have a reasonable support-oriented kit, so I'm
No
able to
time
at
to
least
rest.
keep things pushed
Already
along.
a new onslaught begins.
I wouldn't like it if you were. Is this kind of boring? Yeah, a little. But, I don't know. I actually kind of like the circuit. I find the circuit fairly engaging. It makes for a nice change of pace. I kind of wish they had more varied game modes. Although if they ever put defection in, I would never do it again. Like, defense is fine, but if you put in defection, I would leave every time. Defection, okay. Like, I do have a limit. I do not like defection as a game mode. Can I play defection as a game mode competently? Absolutely. It actually requires some teamwork. I enjoy it for that, but it's rather infuriating every single time that the defense critters, every time they open their mouths, which is bad. It's not good when they open their mouths, but also whenever they just decide this is the episode where I walk into a wall for 40 minutes, and you're like, okay, did we bring a switch teleport Loki? No? Okay. That's gonna be an issue. There's other ways to get around it, but that's one of the more obvious ones. It Theoretically, I should be at least as mobile as the Mesa. In terms of mobile lethality. So, pretty good right now, so can't argue with
The
that.
enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the
Mustard
line.
salt? No, not again. My one weakness. Sodium dichloride. Ah. One of the other disadvantages that Mesa has is that Protea's turrets have is that they start off very slow damage-wise. Like you're seeing single digits right now, which is like obviously not good. But it gets back up there. And the more enemies there are in a group, the more damage it deals. It's quite good at that.
The enemy has been exhausted. If only for now. Leave now.
Alright,
or
we're
later.
going for
But
real
leave you
endurance.
must, for the
I'm good for that.
Undercroft is inexhaustible.
Alright. Yeah, that just ensures that I'm going to have energy all the time, which we're basically already at, which is nice.
Your presence is enough to hold the paradox at bay.
That one's done.
But the environment itself will fight to choke you out.
No. Let's check to see if there's one in this spot over here. Yeah, there we go. One of the better hiding spots. Until you know it's there. That one's rather difficult to deal with. Oh, what's this third? Okay. Satisfacts deal double damage. Yeah. I'll have to check to see at the end of this round just how much progress I've made. I should be at rank 5 by now. Yeah, I got another 15 minutes or so. That should make me relatively difficult to kill. Two different layers of defensive potential protection. One keeps me from dying, and the other provides me with shields. One of the other things that's cool, and this affects Nyx as well, and a couple other frames that have scaling damage, is with Proteus 4, all the damage you deal gets added to the explosion that happens at the end. Now, I don't have a range build, which would let me take great advantage of that. But I do have restoration build, so I can have it going for quite a while, and I can build up quite a lot of damage. And with decrees, all the damage that you get from decree stuff also all very much counts. So get back here. So I can get quite a lot of damage on my explosions. It's unfortunately not probably going to be enough to do much to them, but it's...
Predicting life support drop point.
I'm gonna get this guy revived. Okay, I'm not gonna get that guy revived. It's okay. It's okay. I'm trying to get that guy revived anyway, right? Right? Right. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Nito, Frandito. Hey, hello, hoi, meow.
Additional life support has arrived. Life support replenished.
But yeah, because of decrees and the way they scale with everything, you do not need particularly good weapons to be effective. Which isn't to say that the Latron Prime is bad. It is not. In fact, Latron Prime, back when I used to have macros set up, used to be one of my PvP go-tos. Then I just started binding it to my mouse wheel. And you can shoot very quickly indeed with the Lato Prime. I am not clicking as hard as I could. I'm not going to go and switch it over to the mouse wheel at this time. So I could do it. $11 million damage. Let's see if that kills this guy. 2, 1. Boop. Maybe it killed him? It might have killed him. It was 11 something million damage, so you'd hope, right? You would hope, but these guys also have a ton of health and armor for the ones that have armor, which is why you're seeing like single digits from my 2 occasionally. I did not check. I forgot. It's okay. Probably you. Yeah. That one's also pretty good. Because 20 meters is fairly spacious.
Paradox has drawn void angels to besiege the Undercroft, undo what their claws have done, or Duviri may fall to something worse even than cracks. The ruptures can be closed, but
okay.
if you collect enough ambient void energy.
I'm gonna go with that one to see if that increases the fire rate of my 2. It probably does not. I'm assuming it will not work. Though if it did, that would make Prody even more busted for this. I think that's firing faster. That's not firing faster. Nice level 4,300 enemies. Again, this is mostly due to decrees. Our ability to get things done here. Because against Steel Path enemies, that'd be kind of a barrier for entry, to be honest. I could probably cobble together some frames and builds that could deal with it. Protea honestly would be on the list up to a certain point, right around now, honestly. But I don't think I could get to like 9900s, which this very much can scale into. And we are doing okay. The problems will start probably with defense missions. We may leave at the next defense mission. Then again, we're all concentrated together, so a lot of the disadvantages of the defense mission kind of go out the window because we'll just be covering each other, blasting stuff to pieces. Excuse me. My roll did not roll me far enough. That was unfortunate. It's okay.
A breach has been seen.
I did not headbutt there. That guy has like the same color scheme as mine. Mine has more red, but otherwise it's fairly close.
Their master will be freed.
Mine is like a red, white, and bluish type thing. Yeah. Take the damage.
The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes. The enemy has been
Nice.
held
That
at
went really
bay.
well. That one's very fast anyway. That goes pretty quick. I keep meaning to check the number. I keep forgetting to check the number.
Extraordinary demands of
It's
exceptional
kind of.
people.
Well, we'll do the critical damage one, see if it feels like an obviously large increase for my 2. It might. I didn't check to see what mission type this was. It's probably a defense, so we'll figure it out.
The Undercroft seethes with
It is an
cracks of
extra.
violence. Burn it out with force.
I think that guy's
Destroy
saying it.
every enemy you find.
Might be on this pot of flowers here. It is not. Yeah. Enemies are getting to a point where they're going to be one-tapping us rather frequently. She's big. Oh, they're only at level 5400? Oh, that is a 1400 increase, isn't it? Yay! Excuse me. I'm doing my part. So I'm glad I found a group to do a long string of these with, because it's very satisfying. Unfortunately, I'm getting carried in a big way, but I'm fine with that, to be honest. Would I prefer not to be carried? Sure, but if I'm gonna be carried, you know, I'll take it. I need the circuit progress anyway. That's there we go. I need to get a drink of water real quick. I feel like enemies aren't spawning super fast. Now, if these things could do headshots, they'd be absolutely phenomenal. They might be able to if they had the right angle, but that would require a lot of
Fight on.
very specific positioning that I don't think I could quite manage reliably. There's a bed. Get shelter. There's another bed. Get shelter rotated. There's an ally who's been wounded. I'm not going to be in time to save them, but it's okay.
cruising through and hitting 2. That rhymed. I'm a poet. Yeah. Let's go. Here me is. Which narrator's voice? The guy who's narrating for this? Yes, I could probably do that. Given time, anything is possible. I'm an old guy who's dead, but I'm really alive, but I'm actually dead. It's fine. Press the button, Tenno. No, not that one. That's the you died button. I have big sticks, Tenno. And a discus. Actually, it's more of a chakra, really. Tenno, why can't you aim? And so on and so forth. Shields for everybody. Beep, beep, beep. I just want to see him fry. Don't shoot your firewall at me. Now you get shot. You made a terrible mistake. Also helps that you've got an ally who's like doing really hard crowd control stuff, which is why enemies like start spazzing out and ragdolling into walls. It's because he's like throwing down a miniature black hole that's being like and so on and so forth, and the enemies are like, I can't feel my spleen because it's in my skull.
Goes on for as long as you can stand.
And it works through walls sometimes, which is nice. Oh, I have 2 decrees. Yeah. Yeah. Critical damage is doubled. We definitely want. That's very powerful. That basically means that my second ability, which is this flaming turret thing, is going to do double damage.
Deep within the undercroft.
Whoops. It's over this way.
Paradox provides the means to extract them.
No.
You must protect the excavators and keep them
powered. Is it on
powered.
top? I'm just a goober. It's on top, and I'm a goober. It's too far away. They can't be hit. Unfortunately, doubling the damage doesn't really make tons of difference when you're dealing with enemies that are level 6,771, which is a high number. This means that enemies with armor are having a huge damage reduction. And everybody has a ton of health, and everybody does a ton of damage, but hopefully you just never get hit. This is actually easier to do than it sounds. Just move. Move a lot. Mucho movemento. He's getting revived, but I'll help. Okay. I'm trying to aim at his head, but I can't see through all the colors, so we're just kind of generally... I'm just generally shooting at them. Yes. I'm going to walk right near these... Oh, they died. They're all dead. I cannot kill them. Unfortunately, I do not have a 6-pack a day habit. So I cannot imitate him all that well. But a lot of it is about cadence, and I can probably do that given time. Oh, that one... I thought I had a... dropped it. Oops. Oh, it's full now. Nice. Let me put my shieldy bobs on it. Shieldy bob, go! Oh, I'm gonna have to take a break. Let's see. Let's do that anyway. I don't. All the weapons that I have available to me.
Your work wasted.
Your work wasted.
Don't assault my excavator. Do you know how much I paid for that? Nothing. It was free. That's why you shouldn't break it. It's precious to me. It's like a gift.
You must protect
That's
the
really bad. I can do
excavators
better
and
than that.
keep them powered.
Oh, that's right. I don't have a sector. This is smart. Click,
Extractor
clack,
in place.
clunk. Alrighty. Oh, geez, yeah, I have to run. Okay. Oh, I hit caps lock somewhere.
Void treasure location established.
He's got that. We'll go deal with the other one. Wow, okay. All got that. Sure, okay. Fine. Maybe if I had a melee weapon, this would be fine. Actually, whoa. Try to say things like getting called away rather than, well, in this case, I'm not getting called, but I have a prior engagement I have to deal with. 10 seconds. It should survive 10 seconds. That was not as close to me as I would have liked. Oh, cool. They were waiting. They were like, oh, so when he comes out of his little time travel, fast rewind bullshit, we're gonna shoot him right in the neck. He's gonna die. And I was like, please don't. And they were like, nah, we're gonna do it, because, you know, that's how we do. That's how we are, man. And I'm out here saying, please. They're out here saying, nah, you don't get it. And thus, got it, I did. Nice rewind back to where I started. That's cool. It's not the most practical ability in the world, but it looks cool. That's kind of Warframe in a nutshell. Is it practical? Probably not. Does it look neat? Yeah. Did we cover ourselves in bright colors? Because we think it's aesthetically pleasing? No. Did we do it so we can actually see ourselves? Yes. There's a lot going on at any given time. Maybe scream really loud first a few times? I can't right now. I'm still recovering from the last week and the week before, where I had a really, really bad cold. I still have some lung gunk I haven't gotten rid of. And it's still coating my trachea and voice box a little. Which sounds really gross, and I suppose it really is kind of gross, but at the same time, it's gross. All the other sickness aspects are gone, which is nice, but there's still some residual gunk.
A way out is now open to you, but further buried riches are
That's pretty
here
good, getting up to
for
tier 6 in
taking.
basically one session. That's really solid. I feel like they increased the requirements for these. Is that just me? I'd have loved to have gone until the enemies were like level quad 9, which I think is the cap. I don't think they could go higher than that. But we made some serious headway on our Naramon school. We made some headway on those. I think it seems low. That's fine. Whatever. Anyway, I gotta run. Thanks again to everybody who tuned in. I appreciate it. Hopefully B4Bucks_official will contact me again at some point. Because I would love to do sessions with the viewership. It's fun. Let me just real quick make sure I get my rewards accepted here. I did. I don't know what that does. Zwei! I think that one gives you health. Zwei!
5. 4.
Let me go make that real quick. And 6. Another one. I should check to see if I can rank those up. Alright, so eventually I'll get that. Alright. With that, I gotta run. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. As I intimated early, I do other streams throughout the week. I've got a Mecha Mondays stream where I do something giant robot related or mecha adjacent. I do Warframe Wednesdays where I do some Warframe for a couple hours. And then I have Free Read Fridays where I read short stories and indeed entire novels aloud. Right now we're about a third of the way through Behemoth Book 1 Beta Max by Peter Watts, which is the beginning of the last installment of the Rifters trilogy. So if you want some near future, fairly edgy sci-fi or skiffy, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alrighty, with that I gotta dip. Thanks again. Stay safe. Stay sane. Stay toasty, dry, cool, or damp as per your preference. And be decent to each other. Thank you. I don't ask for much. Alrighty, see you all later. Bye!